were the real killers, murderers who are hunting and, killing Nigerians, are currently being pardoned, like pampered, in the last 10 years. So today, Nnamdi Kanu appeared before this new judge to listen to this DSS witness. I have a manuscript of that. I may read a part of that for us this evening. But when Onyendu arrived, the court this morning,
Ano puta. Oh, there we go. Adam. Where is he gonna sit? Oh. I don't know, but I'm losing. Yeah, you can. Okay. I don't know. Okay, there. Who drops this?
So that was the arrival, the exchange of pleasantries and all of that. So then it was agreed. Yeah. I am going to read to you the, what do you call it? The transcript of the accounts of the witness, the first witness. They called him PW1, and it's kind of identified as AAA or so, and it was to testify against Nnamdi Kanu behind the camera, meaning it won't appear physically. So it did not appear physically. So they said that they agreed. The prosecuting counsel applied an ex parte application, right, to have the witness or the witnesses testify behind the screen, to have the witness's identity protected, to display a recorded audio as evidence, and the motion was granted by the judge. So the first witness that gave account of when they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu 10 years ago in Lagos. What was it like? This was what transpired in that courtroom. And the credit for this should go to this, this young man. General Somto is one sort of like tough nut, right? One of the Biafran or IPOB tough nuts, okay? So now he's been like reporting, right? So the text or the transcript, witness number one is called. So the witness number one said, is an officer of the DSS. So he has worked with the DSS for 18 years. Says he knows Nnamdi Kanu as the IPOB leader and Radio Biafra. So he said, the witness number one, so he said, he was sent on a mission with his team to arrest Nnamdi Kanu at Golden Tulip Hotel in Lagos. He went with his team to the hotel, but the hotel management wouldn't allow them, as the management claimed they didn't have any guests by that name, Nnamdi Kanu. Subsequently, the DSS leader mandated that a room-to-room search be conducted in the named hotel. So they went back to the hotel, met with the manager, and told them the instructions they got from the DSS leader. They were then told Nnamdi Kanu was in room 303. Initially, Nnamdi Kanu resisted arrest when we got to his room. But Bolaji, one of us, talked with him and he calmed down. We then packed his bags, including his broadcasting items. When we got to his hotel room, the room looked like a broadcasting studio with microphones. We left with him to the command office in Lagos, where the items we got from him were listed on a sheet of paper. Nnamdi Kanu confirmed the items were his. So the list containing the items recovered from Nnamdi Kanu has been accepted and marked as exhibit. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was interviewed after he was brought to the DSS, and the interview was recorded. So the court demanded for the recording of that first interview of Nnamdi Kanu by the DSS. So to those of you who probably will remember or should remember should remember the day that the DSS kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from court. It was not that nice, as the guy pretended to report in his witness, what have you there, right? So let's continue the text. So it wasn't nice. It was assaulted, where you have a lot of pushing, kicking, and stuff like that, right? Anyway, so the witness finally continues, okay? Said, so after the video interview, my boss asked me to take Nnamdi Kanu in for a written statement, which I did. Nnamdi Kanu wrote his statement, signed, and thumbprinted on it. So the statement has been brought and the witness verified it. The statement dated October 15 has been admitted in exhibit. So the written statement made on the day of his arrest by DSS has been read to the court. Items recovered in bag A, so they listed them, what they found on Nnamdi Kanu. There was nothing incriminating, nothing, what's that again? There was nothing criminal found on him. So they listed all they found on him. So they found the bag of, the laptop, but it's a black laptop, multi-mix transmitter, mini white note Apple iPad with pouch, one gray Apple iPad with pouch, one gray MacBook with pouch, one gray MacBook again with case, one mini drone sound with a speaker. So 2 mini white speakers, one large computer mouse, one white adapter, one laptop adapter, one cartoon bag with laptop. So another bag, this one is bag A. So the one they say items recovered from Nnamdi Kanu's bag B. So they found 3G modem, Glow modem, like 2 3G modem, 2 Glow modem, Glow Hawaii modem, MTN modem, Etisalat, flash drive, camcorder, and recorder in a black pouch, MacBook Pro adapter, microphone stand, Philip headphone, Radio Sharp microphone with cord, Pro Sound microphone with cord, 4G lit modem, a bunch of cards, power adapter for mixer, Easy Blaze white modem, Samsung phone, black Motorola phone, one Nokia phone, black Samsung, black phone, the Link black modem, 8G flash drive, extension wire adapter, a pair of shoes, a belt, ciderwood sneakers, footwear. That's the second bag. The third bag, what they found, items they found in those bags, according to their record, which they, according to them, they represented them in court today. So the third bag, black Softtech wristwatch, 2 singlets, sealed Hermes perfume, trinkets, Pockham perfume, Frederick Peckham wristwatch, Diesel wristwatch, Alexandra Christie collection wristwatch, club wristwatch, 10 items altogether. Fourth bag, they found 3 bank MasterCards, copies of documents, copy of IPOB complimentary card, documents tagged IPOB, 1 white clipper, 1 bottle of medicine, Oman perfumes, 2 mini scented oil, 1 empty black purse, Nigerian passport bearing the names Oku Kanu, Nwaneka Beya, Nnamdi Ugozishuku, British passport bearing the name Oku Kanu, Nwaneka Beya, then black purse again, passport holder, card holder, box of Rockadden wristwatch, 4 bundles of cards. These were the items they found on who Nigeria said was a terrorist. At least, when you look at the APC, Egbekegbe, in the last 10 years, now that is the man. Nigeria used the state resources, right, to announce to the world that they have captured somebody that wants to break Nigeria. Meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu said his intention is to break up Nigeria with truth. You get it now? I'm going to destroy Nigeria with truth. So there is nothing like, oh, we found a pistol, we found AK-47 gun, or we found this, we found that. They found gadgets of broadcasting. When they asked Bukwari a while back, right, why Nnamdi Kanu was a dangerous person, he said Nnamdi Kanu brought in broadcasting equipment to Nigeria to come and be broadcasting about Biafra. These equipment were capable of dividing and destroying Nigeria. That's what he said. And that's what made Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. So these mofos who are watching terrorists slaughter Nigerians like there is actually no real government in that place. But his lawyers have a bit of an explanation to do.
From PW1.
Are you comfortable? We're very comfortable, but first of all, we thank God for today. We thank God that the matter has eventually kicked off without rancor. You know, you needed to have been in court to observe the proceedings. All the parties cooperated, and PW1 testified. PW1 is Mr. AAA, as he was designated. He investigated the matter 10 years ago, and today he came and gave his evidence and tendered documents. The matter is very simple. The state has a case against our client, and we are defending him. And for the first time, the matter has been opened, and we have heard what the evidence is. On Friday, we are coming back to cross-examine him. But in the main, the matter has commenced on a good note, very sound note, very civilized trial. And we hope by the grace of God we'll continue on this note and get to the end.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Reason why we have to say something in addition to what the SAN has said. These gentlemen here, these lawyers standing with me here, are members of the old guard. We have been there from the get-go, so we know the nitty-gritty of this case. Well, what I can add is we are finally here. The government is finally having the trial that it desires. Our position still remains unchanged despite the ongoing trial. That our client is innocent of the charges, that the case is driven by political considerations, and in the end, the innocence of our client will be established. So we take it from here to 2nd May, when we are going to subject the government witness who testified today. We are going to submit him to, or subject him to cross-examination, and then the truth shall begin to be revealed to everybody. Thank you very much.
All right.
We appreciate you always being around to cover this very political trial that has been ongoing for the people I'm with here are my brothers and sisters. We are all Biafrans of one mind. The lawyers are here, some of them. The others have dispersed to various locations where we are going to meet later. Tomorrow we are going to the DSS to meet with Nnamdi. Today, what happened, for those of you, and one know we are Prince Fine Boy, I was in America, Dr. Sylvester here, and Dr. Chukwuemeka of the Igbo, of the American military veterans of Igbo descent here. I be grateful for the solidarity they came to show their fellow Biafrans, their fellow Igbos, and to Nnamdi and the legal team and Nnamdi. They flew all the way from America to show solidarity. We are very, very grateful, and this thing was in and Mary at the end of the day. So what happened in court today, as a way of recapping and informing those who didn't come to court, was very simple. Finally, the government is getting the so-called trial that it has always desired as of late. It didn't desire this trial for the past 10 years, but for the past 6-7 months, the government has been intent on having a trial. Well, the trial has commenced today, and we have seen, those of us in court, that the case rings very hollow. The prosecution witness was examined on direct examination by the prosecutor, and he made an application, meaning the prosecutor made an application before then for the witness to be masked or to be screened away from the bird's eye view of the general public. The only person that could behold him from our own side of the aisle was Nnamdi Kanu, the defendant, because the law required that. So he was testified from behind the screen. And you know, when people testify behind the screen, you know what happens. Official lack of comment. But not really that because the matter is public. So he has given his direct examination, and the matter was adjourned to 2nd May for continuation of trial. So what is going to happen on 2nd May is very specific and simple. We are going to subject that witness to cross-examination. We are going to ask him to explain certain things. So his own answers to the questions posed to him today will not be taken as true unless and until we have finished cross-examining him on 2nd May. So we are very hopeful that in the end our victory is assured. We shall prevail, and we shall be able to show through this trial they are having, or they started having today, that Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any offense known to law. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Wait.
He's committed no crime, right? Known to law. That is very right. Now, to the supposed DSS, who I believe are also watching my video right now. So somehow, a mofo can decide to flag me as a threat because I've got microphone, I've got camera, and I've got tablet, I've got iPad, then I have a laptop. And I have a platform called Mayegun's Diary Political. Nnamdi Kanu has Radio Biafra. Then he's so like powerful when it comes to the social media too. A place that with the billions of naira that Nigeria is spending on vuvuzelas to tell lies to Nigerians, majority of them still have to go and listen to Nnamdi Kanu, what he has to say, which her name admirers, like I said earlier, from across the Niger and beyond. Now you will see a lot of people standing up and speaking up for him because they can't believe that the supposed DSS of Nigeria reported microphone, camera, and what have you, laptop, iPad, as sophisticated broadcasting equipment. That was what Bukwari said. Bukwari said Nnamdi Kanu came to Nigeria. He did not use Nigeria passports. He has 2 passports, as if to say Bukwari's children don't have 2 passports, British and Nigerian passports. But he said Nnamdi Kanu had 2 passports.